everybody. This is Bonnie from bonniescreativeplace.stampinup.net, and today I am coming to you with a wish list idea that I do. I've been doing this for years. I give this to my customers. I make it out of new in-color product or whatever product they have. And then I give it to them so that they can look at the new catalog. I do it whenever the brand new catalog comes out. And they can look at it and they can be oohed and awed and then write everything down. I've been doing this for years. As you could see, these are some of my older samples. Some are starting to, and I just do them differently. This is a very, very older one. I think this, and I even use one. I keep one, and this one here writes down like some card jotting down. I think I have one like this one here, more card jotting down. So some I even have like passwords in. For me, that's for me, but my customers use it to write down products that they've purchased or that they want to purchase so that they cross it off, and then they have it for future when they bring it to class, so that they're not double ordering or anything to that effect, which helps out. And then they know what they've already gotten too if they forget their catalog. So this seems to be my favorite one. I did this one a couple years ago, I think it was, or maybe it was last year. I'm not really sure. But anyways, I think it's been a couple years. And I'm going to do this one again. I like that it flips up so that it's kind of out of your way. I like that I added the line paper, which gives them a little bit more room, and you can give them several more sheets of it. And I like that. So this is what I'm going to share with you today. And if you would, want to make some, because they're great for like password books and stuff like that, you can make them and give them out as gifts with for kids or teens or anything to that effect. I know my teens could definitely use them. Well, today I'm going to be doing two, because when I was making a bunch of them, I screwed up on one and I had to remake it. I want to make one for myself, and then I need one more. 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. So that's what the size of the white that's going to go on top of our little booklet. I want to let you know that the stamps I used was the hand-pinned petals and then Quiet Meadow. I used this right here. So we're going to get going on this and see how I did this. So when I did this before, when I stamped all the black, because I had to do like 20 of these, and when I did them, I ended up using the Stamparatus for the black part. So I multitasked doing that. So that makes it go quicker. And I figured, well, I'm going to have everything out. We will just do the one I needed to fix up while I'm at it. And then I will put this one down right here. I love this little set. It's one of those sets that stuff doesn't match up perfectly. I love the whole bundle. So it is wonderful. Okay. And that one came out a little bit lighter, but I'm going to be okay with it. If I had my Stamparatus, I would have restamped it. See? You know what? I'm going to flip it over. Let's flip it over. This one will be mine. I probably just didn't get enough ink right in the spot. Okay. I'll just push it down. There we go. There we go. Much better. All right. So now we'll set that aside. And now we're going to be filling in the flowers. I'm going to start with the pink first. And I put this, it's the bigger flower in, I'll put this set here, maybe I can explain. It's this flower right here, and it fills in that spot. So I'm just going to stamp this up. And there's really no right or wrong. It doesn't fill it in completely. That's how it's meant to give it like that. I don't know what they call it. Okay, and then the next color I'm going to do is going to be purple. And for the purple, I'm using this flower. And I'm going to fill in this one. Oh, no, I'm going to fill in this one. That's not the one. I almost filled in the wrong one. Fill in this one right there. And then I'm going to take this one. So there's two flowers right here that I'm filling in, and I'm filling both of them in with the purple. And there's no right or wrong for filling these in. It's supposed to make it look hand painted, is what it's supposed to make it look like. Then I'm taking the pale papaya, not page, pale papaya. And there's this one here. It has two little flowers together right there. And I'm going to stamp this one right there, right here, and there, and there. Okay? I just love the outlook of this. When it's all said and done, I love it. It just comes out great. So then I'm going to take the soft suede, or soft succulent. I don't know why I called it suede. It's soft succulent. And there's two different leaves here. And I take this one and I stamp it right here like that. And then I'm coming up here. I don't need this one anymore. Then I take this little one and I'm going to stamp it here and here. And I kind of flip it around a little bit. And here. And here. Like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this one. I guess it gives it that like brush painted look. Okay, and then I do need this one more time for right here. All right, so there's that. So far I've used 4 of the 5 in colors, and now I'm going to come in with the Evening Evergreen, and I'm going to get my scrubber here because I got a couple more leaves to do, and I'm just gonna wipe this off quick, dry them both quick, and then we are going to be stamping up these last few leaves. And I just added just a touch of the darker green, just to give it a little bit of, I don't know, darker color for the leaves, and I think it came out wonderful. Well, then I'm like, okay, it still needs a tad bit more. So, using these 3 in colors, I went ahead and I took the little dots and stuff from here. And I'm going to start with the pale. And of course, when I did all these, I did them just like this, but I went one at a time. You know, I picked one up and then I did the other one and so on. And I just added like some little something around the outside of this to just give it some more oomph, I guess, and color, and I just loved the way it turned out. And then I'm going to wash this off, and then I'm going to grab the purple. Well, it's not purple, it's called Fresh Freesia, if I am saying it right. I hope, but that doesn't mean I am. And then I washed that off. And then I'm going to bring in the polished pink. I really love this color. It's not too bright. It's not too light. It's just right. So anyways, there we go. And then we'll wash that up and get that out of the way. And then the other thing that I did was I took the dark Evergreen, Evening Evergreen. I will get these eventually. Evening Evergreen marker. And I just wrote wish list. And then I just kind of made some fun little marks on the edges of the letters. Like that. And I'll do it again over here. They look just like this. I'll hold it up. So that's how I did that. So isn't that cool? So now we're going to bring in the two colors that I've chosen. I did Polish Pink and the Fresh Freesia. And what I did was, this was cut at 3 3/4 wide, and it, or 3 3/4 wide by 10.5 inches long. Then at the 5 1/4 inch mark, which is our halfway mark, I scored. Then I went down to 4 3/4, so that it was a 1/2 inch between there and there. And now we're gonna score. Oh, I forgot to cut the extra 1/2 inch off from this one. So I will have to do that. And then we will score this way. So we will bring this in, because I forgot. And we'll cut it right off. And I did that because of the paper that I'm going to be putting inside here. So here's my 2 pieces, just like this. Then I went ahead and I just took one of these notebooks. They look like this. You get a bunch of them in a packet. And then I just went ahead and I ripped a few off, because you don't want it too thick in there. And I stapled them at the top with 2 little staples. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take, here it is, I knew I had it over here. We're going to take some score tape, and we're going to put score tape along here, like that. And then we're going to put a piece of score tape along here, just like this. I'm going to do that on both of these. Okay. I'm going to put one along here. So there we go. And then we give them a good rub down so that they stay down really good and tight. Get our pokey tool. We're going to peel this up. We'll peel this one up like that. And then I'm just going to take this piece, and I'm kind of eyeballing the center of each side, getting it up as close to the top as I can, and pushing it down. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to push it right over top, just like that. So now it opens and it shuts. So it's really, and it holds up really well. This tape is very strong and it does hold it up. So I'm very pleased with it. And then I put this right along here, just like that. Fold this over, give it a good push down, and then it opens and shuts. And there we have that. And now the next thing to do is to add these on. On the front. And I just add this right to the front of the card. So just like that. And then this one, of course, is the one I made a mistake on. And I'm going to put this one right on the front of the card, or the wish book. And that is how I made my wish list this year. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give it a try. Make some, even if you don't have it for wish books, you could call it the password book or whatever that somebody may need it for, the grocery shopping list. But they're wonderful. They're wonderful little gifts to give to people. So thanks for stopping by, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.